What's good? Funny enough, I started playing this man's music, and then all of a sudden, other people's music started to play. So anyway, sorry about that. Got it together. I wanted to do this reading for SLuttY Sonny. So just give me 1 second. I wanted to like open up my mind, inhale, do a little something in order to like open up my chakras. Okay, so and also get dressed. I also let them pick out my clothing just to kind of let you guys know. So that's why it takes me longer because I usually don't, sometimes I'll just put on something and then just like do my readings and stuff. But if I'm doing a reading for like a first timer that's doing a channel session with me, I guess you could say, um, I kind of dress up the way that they want me to dress up. So as you can see, I know you guys can't really see it. I got this like raven feather in my hair. I'm assuming maybe that's more of his style. That's something that he might like. So I put this, he told me to like wrap this like raven feather in my hair or something like that. I don't know what that's about. The black dress is more Halloween attire. Don't make fun of me, you guys. I'm a little thick with it, you know what I'm saying? But your girl, you know, she does her thing. Um, these are my shoes. Show you guys my shoes. Those are my shoes. There you go. These are things that he picked out. So that's what I'm wearing. Because I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to be in the Halloween spirit and, just kind of push forward. It's been a while since I've done a reading. And honestly, I'm going to tell you something. It's kind of crazy because when I found out about SLuttY Sonny's death, I actually found out, I believe, like around the 5th or something like that. So probably, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days after the fact. Or maybe I think that's when everybody kind of found out. It was kind of crazy. Because I remember seeing him, funny enough, around the same time that I was learning about Ja at the time. And I was just, I guess the first thing that kind of concerned me was um, people and jealousy. Yeah, I'll just say it like that. So let me take down his birthday. His birthday is 12/5/99, and I'm just gonna leave it like this so you guys can see. These are birthdays, other birthdays that I do for other clients and stuff. So y'all don't need to know that, but here we go. So he's sending his birthday. Nothing else written. Okay? And look, this pen, pew, gone. So no excuses. This is 100% legit, 100% real. So he is a Sagittarius. I'm going to find a card that's going to represent him. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, because people think that I need cards to like do my readings and stuff. No, I actually have conversations with certain people before actually going live with you all. So I allow them to direct me as they see fit, basically, what they want to talk about and what they don't want to talk about. So that I feel like that's kind of fair, just out of respect. But we're gonna see what cards come up. So I will say this: I understand that this is kind of something special for all of you, and yeah, it's an interesting vibe because I was playing his music. And it's so crazy because now there's this other artist that's playing right after him. And I was kind of getting that vibe before all of this even transpired. I'm shuffling up some cards because I want to see what he wants to talk about first. So I'm using this card here. Okay. This is the Knight of Wands. Okay. This Knight of Wands basically is going to represent that Sagittarius fire energy that he is. And we're just going to see what's going on or what's on his mind. So just give me 1 second. He's extremely deliberate. He's very deliberate. Um, the one thing that I do get from him is, show me this card right here. All right, the Fool card. He's basically indicating to me that he's definitely a risk taker. He's like I kind of walk into my own journey regardless of what to expect or what's to come. That's just kind of the path that I'm on. It's not necessarily to encourage people to do anything or not to do anything. It's about my path, my choice, my decision. That's what he wants to express about the past. Show me the Fool card. It's just more so somebody that doesn't see, the edge of the cliff, or, he wants to get away from civilization. Oh, that's a good one. Trying to escape civilization. And another thing that I kept getting around him was this energy. And it's like he's showing me, it's like kind of walking through what happened without actually seeing all of the graphic things as to what happened. Okay. It's kind of like picking up frequency. Does that make sense? There's a certain frequency in the air. It's kind of crazy. It's like trying to turn off the sound. I don't know why I keep hearing that I'm trying to turn the sound down or get to the source of where this sound or this buzz is coming from. Here we go. So it's something that he's also saying that he's attempting to share or wants to encourage someone to continue to do, because a lot of people are, I guess certain people are a bit confused as what to do with his music or other aspects of his creativity. And he's saying he wants it to be shared, or he wants other people to finish it that he's close to, that he, I'm assuming, created with, raps with. He is showing me that there is some aspects of people interfering on his own personal journey. When I see this page of swords, this is an aspect of talking about someone spying or looking in on someone's life extremely critically. Carrying on the burdens of his own personal sufferings as well as the sufferings of others who aren't accepting the transition of who he was attempting to be or attempting to become. It's like being misunderstood, if that makes sense, without actually getting to know the kindness and the goodness of somebody. Someone who's particularly camera shy. It's kind of interesting. This is like something to where it's like, oh, you have this look, or you have this, or you have that. And it's actually not necessarily wanting all of that, but feeling like you're being thrusted into this particular persona by the pressure of family and friends, or just different aspects of how society looks at you, instead of who you really want to become, or what you want to be, or how you want to influence people. It's kind of like creating this aspect of sound in order to distort the attention or to get the attention, but it's like trying to push it forward or catapult that sound. But people are so, he keeps saying people are so judgmental. People are so narrow-minded in their point of view. They're very narrow-minded. They see some aspect of color, some aspect of comparison, basically, always constantly comparing, but not necessarily seeing me for who I am outside of skin tone or locks or, body built of another character or another idealism, if that makes sense. He's very intelligent. He's not afraid. He's like, I wasn't afraid to move into the other world. He's showing me the two of wands here. So he's basically saying that he has come into this aspect of accepting the other world, the other side, talking about this new world. He feels spiritually free. I'm just going to say it like that. And I know that he doesn't mean to leave burdens on others that he cares about and that he loves. But there was a bit of a fight or a struggle that was going on. It's kind of like walking away or moving forward or trying to move beyond this particular stage with the Six of Swords. It's kind of like trying to move forward. And the one thing that seems to be coming up is aspects of maintaining finance, making financial decisions, also getting into disagreements or either creative differences with others. as far as like trying to control what he wants. Or it's like, yeah, I don't know. He just keeps saying people are trying to control what I do or how my sound is. And it's like this is like the aspect of his way of rebellion, of saying no thank you. The Nine of Wands, again, resisting, saying no thank you. This is kind of crazy. I mean, I'm not too fully sure as to like all of the details as to what's going on or what was going on in his life. You know, I didn't really listen to his music, but I really enjoyed what is it, The Love for Lust, or you know, that song right there. I really like that one because I guess it does have some aspects of reminding you of a specific time frame or a specific person. But at the same time, too, I'm going to tell you something, too. I need to say this. When it comes down to this man, he was treading in some very interesting waters. Because the same thing that he passed from, it's like certain people try to accuse me of doing certain things like that. And they try to label this shit on spiritual people. It's not to say that he's not the type to be spiritually free to just say, fuck it, I do what the fuck I want. But I am going to say it like this. He is expressing to me that there was a specific frequency. I don't know why, but it's like a frequency that's being broadcasted. It's like so strange. It's like because I said no, this frequency was ready on the attack. And I'm going to try to figure that out a little bit more. I know this is like all over the place, but it's like kind of like him expressing himself or just showing me what's going on, honestly. Because I keep feeling like he's walking through trees, walking through this space, and it's kind of quiet. But he's following like this frequency, like there's a buzzing or irritating frequency, and it's like he's trying to get away from it or trying to stop it. Yeah, look at this. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to show you. Action card, okay? So basically, this is an action being taken. This is probably him trying to move away from some aspects of darkness or certain things that he was not willing to do. I keep hearing that over and over again. Trying to get away from spaces of places where I'm not willing to do. Following his intuition, but this is about aspects of money, profit. It's like getting into the space of following his intuition. Because Archangel Metatron, this is all in the third eye. So it's like kind of like believe what you see is what he's saying. It's like believe what you see. And the feeling that I kept getting is like there's this frequency that's constantly playing, and but somebody's using this particular frequency to attack. I don't know why I need to say that. Like this is like the spotlight, and people are falling for him, if that makes sense. Like, you know, the attention, the women, you know, there's a bit of buzz going on. He's starting to pick up, and then but there's this businessman that's kind of in this situation that's very upset, extremely upset about his decision not to pull forward. That's what I keep hearing, to make the money that he was expected to make, because he wanted to seek other options, or he wanted to open other doors. You know what I mean? Storm warning. It's like he doesn't really care about threats or taking threats from anybody. They can use whatever technology or whatever frequency that they want. He's going to walk through any door that comes to him as long, look at that. This is crazy. The Journey card. Okay. He was on a different plane. He was in a different world. It's like, I don't know. I kind of wonder if there was like some aspects of like, it's like kind of seeing, like I said, seeing the road, but seeing a different world. I don't know how to explain it. But he's like seeing, it's like kind of like seeing a different world. I don't know. It's just, I'm trying to explain it to you, but I keep hearing being attacked through frequency. But he transcended himself. He's showing me the magician in the mirror. Like, I'm going to take this chaotic frequency that they're putting me through, and I'm going to open my own door and transpire and transition and move into a space where it's peaceful for me. He's constantly pushing the fact that there is certain things that he won't do. Like he just, like I won't cheapen myself for money or for fame. Like I never did it for that. Like it's like him following his intuition, if that makes sense. Again, following his intuition and knowing that regardless of the chaos that they're going to bring, simply because people attack or people justify or want to create chaos around him for harassment or whatever it is, or not abiding by the labels, you know, it's like, oh, we've already taken out this one, we can take out the other one too, but this time we'll just use sound, or we'll use frequency, or we'll use certain things. It's like, because he's constantly showing me that he's rejecting something, like rejecting going to okay, let me feel him out. There's just certain things he's not willing to do. He's kind of showing me like parties, certain things like that. That's not his scene. That's not what the fuck he does. That's what I keep hearing. This is just not what I do. And no one's gonna bind him. He's going to strategize his way out of the bullshit. And he doesn't mean to hurt people. He keeps saying that I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to do anything to make you hurt, but at the same time too, I'd rather it be me than anybody else, because there's so much more at stake. I'm going to, oh wow, he came out immediately. Okay, I didn't even have to look for you like that. Okay, he's ready. Okay, King of Wands. So King of Wands, I'm going to tell you something too. Energy is very persistent. It will definitely try to move into a space of occupying another vessel in order to make a point. That's all I'm going to say. I have to say it like that because I can't say too much, because if I reveal everything, it's going to become an issue. And I've already had enough issues dealing with people saying some fuck shit about me. But anyway. Yo! Quick little break before I continue with the reading. So these are by Lauren Spins. I'm going to actually put her out. She makes phenomenal bracelets. So cute. She sent them to me. So I suggest that you all check her out if you can. Just do my little plug. If y'all want a reading from me, please head to Queen Prodigy 0369 at Instagram. You can probably find all of the description information below. I charge 45 to 30 minutes because your girl is definitely worth it. I don't play. Okay, let's continue. So let's see what we have. I had to put something on really quick. Like I have to put something on. Is it just me, or are the vibes flowing crazy tonight? Might be the thick, not too sure. What are the THC? It's definitely that. It's both. It's the thickness and the THC combined. All the things. All right, dude. Let's talk about this. Wow. You really... Shit. Sorry. I'm cursing because he's showing me what's going on. He's showing me everything that's happening. Shit. And I already know. It's like it's like when I turn over cards, I don't just see... how can I say? I don't just see the cards. I see like images of people, like people communicate telepathically. That's all I'm going to say. Have faith, right? Have faith that everything that's happening is happening for a reason, right? So basically the Hierophant card, okay? This particular card right here, I'm going to show you. It's about, he keeps showing me the aspect of the full moon, okay? That's so interesting. So showing me the aspects of the full moon and having to make this transition. He's saying, I'm no fool. He's very wise. It's like he knows things are coming before they actually come, simply because of the fact that he's aware, but he's willing to take that risk. He's like, I'll learn about these things, but I'm still gonna go on my journey. The Fool card. I don't know. He embraces the Fool card. It's like, it's kind of like more so in a space of like, fuck what everybody thinks, fuck what they want to say, fuck everything. I don't give a fuck about the repercussions. I don't give a fuck about what people think. Like, he's his own artist. Some people feel like he was stealing, okay? Some people feel we're fighting him. Again, this Temperance card, there's some sort of fight or disagreement that's going on. That's crazy. With the Sagittarius card in the situation, this is his card. It's like trying to get into balance with yourself, but also fighting others who are fighting against you. And I'm not saying this for any fucked up reason, because it's showing me the Five of Wands again. He's getting into an argument with two individuals over certain with certain people. And when these two cards came up, I saw two people. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much, but they definitely are familiar. And they weren't really too happy about how certain images are being used, if that makes sense. And they've already indirectly made their threats about certain things, wanting him to stop. Six of Cups, Five of Cups, the Sun card. It's kind of interesting because people are doing things out of their own pain. You know what I mean? It's like kind of being traumatized by an experience and being constantly reminded by that experience through different people or through different artists or through different sound. And the thing that's kind of funny is that he keeps saying, you know, he's like very sweet. It's like kind of going back into his inner child. I'm going to transmute that pain. That's what he keeps saying. Their hatred, their pain. I'm going to transmute it and be in my inner child. He keeps saying that, like, you can attack me with frequencies. It's like these different frequencies, these different threats, these different things, but I'm going to transmute beyond what you all call it. I like him. He's pretty cool. Pretty smart. That Nine of Cups. He's happy. He's in a very happy space. I know a lot of people are probably like, why? But why? It's a matter of not allowing the dark energy to take over you completely. If they're going to drag your physical body into the street, then you might as well use your mind to elevate into another space, into another dimension where it is happy and peaceful, regardless of what people try to say or do about you. So, wow, okay. Which one? Put this one on? Okay. Wow. Okay, there's like a orb over here. That's crazy. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? I feel like I'm doing the most right now. I'm like very open tonight because, you know, it's a blue moon in Taurus in my sign. So I'm feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me use these angel cards again. He's very smart. He's like, yeah, I don't have that much money. I don't have all that shit. I don't have all that fancy shit. No, I don't want to fucking make an agreement. If people wanted him to do shit that he didn't want to do, like, in order to kind of like continue to create like the machine to go with the machine. And he's just like, no thanks. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, no thanks. And they're so fucking mad, bruh. Like, they're so fucking mad. They're so mad at him. They're so mad at him because, like, he won't comply. He won't conform, you know? He does his own shit. And he doesn't feel bad. You know, it's kind of like a complicated situation because he is showing me. Oh, don't be like that. He is showing me not knowing where to turn to. Because a lot of people probably wouldn't understand, but he doesn't want other people to, like I said, to be hurt by this, or for other people to get hurt by his career or what people think or their opinion. I don't know. Like that's what I keep getting. Here we go in the root. There's some sort of anxiety again, like dealing with that aspect of anxiety that's going on. Usually he's able to maintain his balance, his peace from what he's showing me in his subconscious mind. But certain things, when it comes down to things that are personal and close to him, it becomes a bit, he can't handle it, you know? I don't know, he just can't handle it. That's all I keep hearing is like, I can't handle it. Finding love. He's showing me caring connections in the center, so finding love. I don't know what's going on with his love life, but it's definitely showing me like, you know, caring about somebody a lot and probably not wanting certain people to be affected. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing, like being affected. He's finding balance in his heart chakra. Okay, like I said, finding balance within his heart chakra. If he can't have the victory of having the success that he was supposed to get, he feels as if this is an opportunity to release his energy from the bondage that he is experiencing or that he was experiencing. Constantly trying to be controlled, people trying to convince me to do things that I don't want to do. I appreciate him a lot. He's showing me, like I said, thinking woman. Again, Archangel Metatron transmuting in the third eye and communicating with Archangel Gabriel. So I appreciate that. So he's kind of expressing a lot of love to this person, or a lot of love energy to this individual, more so concerned about, more so showing a lot of love to whoever this is. You know, just very smart, intellectual type of individual, you know, being very protective and finding balance with them, because he's pulling his heart out, you know, like, if that's a way to find love, that's where he finds love. That's something funny enough. It's like, you know, you can say, oh, fuck this, fuck that. But I don't know. I feel like he's a softie, not in a bad way, like, but just in a sweet way. You know what I mean? Like he could be very caring and very open-hearted, if that makes sense, and just very attentive to people and their feelings. So I think that there was someone that he held close to him that was able to provide that for him, and he will not allow anyone to, I guess you can say, threaten the people that he cares about, if that makes sense. Like, if people are going to take it to that extreme, even though I don't think it's that fucking extreme, I'm just not going to let that happen. Like, that's just not going to be a fucking thing. That's just not going to be a thing. I'm going to transmute beyond this. My answer is still the same. I'm not going to become a drone or become one of these things that people can operate with my image. Like, it's like he could see certain things and he's like, you know, if I choose to make my own choice, I'm going to make my choice and nobody's going to stop me. And he's doing this with like this big, huge smile on his face, while everybody on the outside is just very pissed. Like, they're so angry. Like, why aren't you taking this deal? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing what they want you to do? And he's like, because I do what I'm going to do what I want to do. And I'm going to strategize whatever frequency you put out there to throw me off. I'm going to strategize around it, even if it gets to the worst of the worst and people tear you to shreds, you know? And you absorb all that shit for quite some time, but I'm going to transmute beyond it. It's like kind of like you don't even get to, it's like for me, I don't even feel like he actually, it's like seeing the highway. Well, funny enough, it's like the screen switches. Like he's showing me in his third eye, like walking into a different dimension and not feeling anything. It's the most bizarre thing. I know that sounds crazy because usually I would never talk about anything like this. But I just kind of feel like he's, I don't know, he's a raven. There you go. That's why I have this in my hair. He's a raven, apparently. He'll fly through anything. He'll fly through anything. I don't think that there's any other questions. I don't know. I'm just going to see if I could just use one more deck and see if there's anything else. Oh, wow. He's coming out like with no problems. Every time I turn over these cards, it's like, comes out with no problem. So, all right, let me see. Okay, I'm assuming this is a final closeout for himself and for the people that he loves. He's talking about the people that he loves. Okay. This is going to be a little bit more emotional because show me the Hermit card in the past, okay? A lot of isolation, finding a space of inner peace. So he wants people to know that that in the space of inner peace, again, sacrifice. This is a meditative point of view, okay? They're going to say whatever it is, but he was really, really thinking about who he's going to affect around him. And so he just wants to give a lot of love to his family, okay? He wants his family to be at ease and to rest and to know that he's okay. And as I stated before, I don't know what it is, but I keep getting this aspect of disconnect with this, you know, King of Swords. There's always some older male energy, like trying to manipulate or sabotage maybe authority figures or corporate figures. But beyond that point, he wants the family to know this. My battery is running low, so I'm just going to wrap this up really quick. Loves his mom. Maybe there's another sibling that's attached to this situation. And maybe there's like a younger brother or something. I'm not too sure, but like a younger sibling. And showing me, please celebrate me, love me. We will be together again, is what he's showing me. The Two of Wands, I'm always with you. The Lover's card, he's showing me like finding love or having a lot of happiness and love, even though things that were taken away from him. Don't allow death to stop his work from progressing. He does not want that to stop. I know a lot of people are feeling very hurt and down, but he wants this to be something significant, to where his work is still inspiring other people. All right, 333, I'm out.